How do I avoid the self.x equals x, self.y equals y, self.z equals z pattern in underscore underscore init underscore underscore? I see patterns like quite frequently, often with a lot more parameters. Is there a good way to avoid this type of tedious repetitiveness? Should the class inherit from namedtuple instead?
Explicit is better than implicit. So sure, you could make it more concise. The better question is, should you? That said, if you want a named tuple, I would recommend using a named tuple, or remember tuples have certain conditions attached to them, perhaps you want an autodict, or even just a dict.
Disclaimer: it seems that several people are concerned about presenting this solution, so I will provide a very clear disclaimer. You should not use this solution. I only provide it as information, so you know that the language is capable of this. The rest of the answer is just showing language capabilities, not endorsing using them in this way. There isn't really anything wrong with explicitly copying parameters into attributes. If you have too many parameters in the CTOR, it is sometimes considered a code smell, and maybe you should group these params into a fewer objects. Other times, it is necessary and there is nothing wrong with it. Anyway, doing it explicitly is the way to go. However, since you are asking how it can be done, and not whether it should be done, then one solution is this.
As others have mentioned, the repetition isn't bad, but in some cases a named tuple can be a great fit for this type of issue. This avoids using locals, or quarks, which are usually a bad idea. I've found limited use for it, but you can inherit a named tuple as with any other object. Example continued.
Edit. If you have Python 3.7+, just use data classes. A decorator solution that keeps the signature.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.